Not even going to start this video as to why I haven't made a video in the past 5 bajillion months. Not even going to. Did that make sense? Hi, my name is Alisa, and this is my July favorites video. Before we start, I just want to say that I am in no way a beauty guru. I know a lot of beauty gurus do favorites videos, but I am not a beauty guru in any way. I don't know anything about beauty at all. I don't even know. So yeah, I have a lot to cover, because there's so much that I've been loving this July, so I'm just going to get started. First things that I've been absolutely loving are the Maybelline's Baby Lips. This is, so I am very, chapped lips prone. I have chapped lips at least 5 days a week, which is the worst. And these babies help me because once I put one of these on, I am immediately unchapped. I have a lot of these and these aren't even half of them, so. Secondly, I have been in love with the Aussome Volume shampoo by Aussie. This is the reason that my hair has been not as flat as usual, basically. My hair used to be flat about 50% of the time, and after I started, wow, my hair is big mess. And ever since I started using this shampoo, my hair has only been flat about 20% of the time. Wait. 3 of my favorite artists all launched an album this month.
Oh my god, I'm like shaking.
So first, I thought that this one was basically a given. 5 Seconds of Summer launched their debut album this month, in America at least.
Because, you know, when it launched everywhere else, I kind of downloaded it. Oops.
And I mean, hello, it's amazing. I am in love with them and their music.
And it took me 3 hours to put up that poster, so I just thought I'd mention that.
There are so many good songs in here. I've been loving 18, End Up Here, Long Way Home, Amnesia, Closest Strangers, and off the iTunes album, I've been loving Voodoo Doll and Lost Boy, and off of the album Everywhere Else But America, I have been loving English Love Affair. That one's gotta be my favorite. English Love Affair has got to be my favorite on the album, even though it's not in the American one. Secondly, Ed Sheeran. That's all I can say. I have been waiting for Ed Sheeran to release more music since 2011. He released Plus literally 3 years ago, and when he released this, I almost died inside. It's amazing. I have been loving Bloodstream, Don't, and Thinking About You. I love you, Ed. Thank you. Lastly is, I don't want to say he's an unknown artist because he's really popular in the UK area.
My stomach is itchy.
Lewis Watson. I've been following Lewis Watson for the longest time, but oh my gosh, he's released over like 100 EPs, but he finally released his debut album, The Morning, and I've been loving every single song on it. But my favorites have got to be Stay, Windows, Sink or Swim, and Ghost. I've been loving I Want to Marry Harry,
which is about this guy named Matt Hicks, and he basically is like a doppelganger of Prince Harry of Wales. I think it's Wales. And basically they bring in him and like 16 American girls all live in this big mansion, and they all think that they're dating him. And then like each week they get like picked off one by one until he finds the one he wants to marry, and then he reveals da-da-da-da, and then yeah.
I just find it so funny because how can you think that you're on a TV show where you're dating like the most famous person in everywhere? And secondly is Big Brother. Big Brother has been so good this season, and if you don't know what Big Brother is, then get out from under that rock that you've been under, because really,
it's basically about 16 people that all stay in a big house, and they just are stuck in that house for the entire summer. And like each week they also get picked off one by one, and then the winner gets like $500,000. Yeah, but it is amazing. I love it so much. I find it so funny.
And it's kind of like really interesting to see like how 16 people all react to being stuck in a big house with people you don't know. Surprisingly, I haven't had much food that I've been in love with. That's a lie. New food that I've been in love with. I've been eating pretty much the same thing that I always eat, but I found some new things that I've been loving, and because it's summer, Starbucks released all of their new teas and lemonades and things of the sort, and the blackberry mojito tea lemonade. Except the lemonade, I can do without the lemonade. I prefer it without, but you know. So when I discovered this, I kind of had a heart attack. Yeah. Secondly, do I have to say anything else? Because Lay's always releases some of the best chip flavors that I have ever known, and this year they launched the cheddar bacon mac and cheese. And if you don't know me, my two favorite foods are bacon and mac and cheese. So when I saw this in Stater Brothers,
I fell in love.
it was one of the like 3 flavors that they launch every year, and this was one of the 3 or so, I guess. I don't know. Last year they also launched the cheesy garlic bread, and I fell in love with them when I discovered them last year. But I saw them in the store,
And I fell in love again. To die for.
oh, I'm so fat. So if you guys didn't know, I am a huge anime fan.
I prefer to watch your typical romantic comedies, so yeah, that's basically what these 4 anime series are that I've been watching.
That was so lame. Why did I do that? Oh god. So that's what the 4 anime series that I have been watching are basically about.
Also, would like to note that Sword Art Online started up again.
First anime that I've been loving is Nisekoi.
Nisekoi? Nisekoi? I don't know how to pronounce it.
But basically it means fake love in Japanese.
And it's basically about this guy and this girl who hate each other, and they're both descendants of the mafia. Yeah. And then their parents want them to date so that the mafia doesn't kill each other. The mafias, they don't kill each other.
Secondly is Haru Raido, which translates to Blue Spring Ride.
And it's about this girl who fell in love with this guy in middle school. And then the guy like moves away and he comes back in high school, and they're like 2 completely different people now. And they just I don't know how to explain it.
Next is Glasslip, and I don't know why I like this one so much, but it's
Basically about this group of friends, and then this guy moves to this town where that group of friends is living because he can see the future. And then he saw this girl in one of those sidekick thingies that he had, and that girl is in that group of friends, and I can't explain things, go look it up.
And lastly is Gekkan shoujo nozaki-kun. It's basically about this
Manga artist who's in high school, and this girl has a crush on him and helps him do the manga, and then, yeah.
basically. So I have been obsessing with so many YouTubers this month. First is the channel Nikki and Sammy, and I love them because they are so funny and so entertaining, and I just find them amazing. And it's about these
2 British twins named Nikki and Sammy, and they are amazing. I love them so much, so much. And they post like 3 videos a week, which is perfect for me because I always find myself just like sitting on YouTube scrolling through my subscriptions, like.
No one's posted anything.
But then I see Nikki and Sammy like 3 times a week, and I'm just so happy because I don't know any other YouTubers that do that.
Next is Matoki Maxted, and I'm speechless. That's how much I like Matoki Maxted. Lastly is Luke Corns, and if you don't know who Luke Corns is, why? Luke Corns has got to be one of my favorite YouTubers of all freaking time, and I don't know why I put him in my July favorites, because he should be in like my year favorites.
I discovered Luke Corns back when he only had like 10 subscribers. No. Back when he only had like 30,000, not even 30,000, like so little subscribers, and he was making videos back with his friend Chris, and they were amazing, and they did little skits thingies, and then eventually him and
But basically, Luke Corns is just my favorite person ever. And he recently reached 100,000 subscribers this month, and I am so proud of him, and I just love him, and I love him a lot. There hasn't been a lot of books that I've been reading this summer, but I did read The Maze Runner towards the end of the school year.
and it was so good. So I wanted to read the rest of the series in the summer, and that was pretty much a fail.
But I did read, but I did read half of the second book in the Maze Runner trilogy, and it is Scorch Trials, and I've only literally read like only half of it, but the half that I read is still amazing, so I'm gonna put in this video.
I do what I want. Punk rock? No, I'm not.
Next are these super cute little picture frames that I got at IKEA like literally like 5 months ago, but I barely like unwrapped the boxes that they came in and stuff.
And I just love them. I feel like they look so unique and like futuristic, I guess. And this is just a picture of me and my 2 best friends in middle school. And this is a picture of me and my cousin at Disneyland when we were 5.
Fun! Everyone has these, so I know it might be a little annoying to see them all the time, but it is the Fujifilm Instax Mini 8, and I just love it. That's all I can say.
Whenever your SD card runs out of memory, you just know that it's time to end the video.
So that's pretty much all of my favorites for this month. I hope you enjoyed this, even though it's like a super long video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for so much stuff that I just was loving so much. But I do hope you check out some of these stuff that I mentioned in the video. Hopefully I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!
Like, wow, how does someone look this amazing when they're eating, right? Man, I love these so much. I should probably end the video now.